If you think the golden age of prestige sci-fi ended with the Rocinante's final voyage, you're looking in the wrong places. Right now, there are shows delivering the same level of high-stakes tension, moral complexity, and cinematic world-building that made The Expanse and Silo essential viewing. These are the series where every decision carries real weight and the future feels dangerously close.
We can murder the man, but what about the movement, brother? Martyrs tend to have a long half-life.
His math was right.
The Empire is dying.
Wars will be endless. 1,000 worlds reduced to cinders.
At number 10 we have Foundation. This is a sweeping galactic sci-fi series. Hari Seldon develops a mathematical theory that predicts the fall of the Galactic Empire and the Dark Age that will follow. Branded a traitor, he is sent to a remote planet where he must build a foundation to preserve knowledge and shorten the coming chaos. The story spans multiple planets and generations as leaders, scholars, and rebels fight against the collapse of civilization. Every new crisis forces characters to choose between saving the future and saving themselves in a battle against the inertia of empire. It holds an IMDb rating of 7.6 and is available to stream on Apple TV+. At number 9 we have ANDOR. This is a grounded Star Wars political thriller series. Cassian Andor begins as a cynical thief, just trying to survive on the edges of the Empire. A personal tragedy drags him into the growing rebellion, where he must decide what he is willing to sacrifice for a cause bigger than himself. The series follows his transformation from a man who trusts no one into someone ready to risk everything. Every mission feels dangerous and morally complicated, with no safety net and no easy heroes. It holds an IMDb rating of 8.6 and is available to stream on Disney+.
Being first is what it's all about.
At number 8 we have For All Mankind. This is an alternate history space drama series. The Soviet Union beats America to the moon, sparking a decades-long space race that never ends. Engineers, astronauts, and their families push technology and human endurance to the limit as they race toward Mars and beyond. The show explores how endless competition reshapes society, politics, and personal lives. Characters constantly balance ambition against the cost to their relationships and their own bodies, as every achievement brings bigger risks and harder choices. It holds an IMDb rating of 8.1 and is available to stream on Apple TV+. At number 7 we have The 100. This is a post-apocalyptic survival sci-fi series. After a nuclear apocalypse, the last survivors send 100 juvenile delinquents back to Earth to test if it is habitable. Clark Griffin quickly becomes a leader forced to make brutal decisions to keep her people alive. What starts as a fight against the wilderness turns into wars between survivors, grounders, and later, even greater threats. The series constantly tests how far people will go when civilization has collapsed, and every choice could mean life or death for the group. It concluded in 2020 after 7 seasons. It holds an IMDb rating of 7.5 and is available for free on Pluto TV.
The mission of the vaults should be important to everyone. To come up to the surface one day and restart civilization.
At number 6 we have Fallout. This is a post-apocalyptic action sci-fi series. Lucy McLean leaves her sheltered vault life for the first time and enters a brutal wasteland full of mutated creatures, ruthless factions, and dangerous secrets. As she searches for her father, she must adapt to a world where morality is flexible and survival often requires difficult compromises. The show mixes dark humor with genuine tension while exploring what remains of humanity after nuclear war. It holds an IMDb rating of 8.3 and is available to stream on Prime Video.
Back in 1977, they detected a sequence. Called it the wow signal.
At number 5 we have 3 Body Problem. This is a hard sci-fi mystery series. A group of brilliant scientists in present-day London begin experiencing strange phenomena that point to an existential threat from beyond our solar system. The story traces back to a fateful decision made during China's Cultural Revolution that set everything in motion. As the truth unravels, characters must confront the terrifying possibility that humanity's time may be running out. The series builds dread through scientific puzzles and personal stakes, while forcing its protagonists to face questions about sacrifice and the future of the species. It holds an IMDb rating of 7.5 and is available to stream on Netflix.
Your body is not who you are. You shed it like a snake sheds its skin. You transfer the human consciousness between bodies to live eternal life.
At number 4 we have Altered Carbon. This is a cyberpunk neo-noir sci-fi series. In a future where consciousness can be transferred between bodies, Takashi Kovacs is an elite soldier whose mind is stored for centuries before being brought back for a dangerous mission. He must navigate a world of extreme wealth inequality where the rich live forever in new sleeves while the poor suffer. The investigation pulls him into conspiracies that reach the highest levels of power. The show explores identity, mortality, and what it means to be human when a body is disposable. It concluded after 2 seasons in 2020. It holds an IMDb rating of 7.9 and is available to stream on Netflix.
And those who suffer.
At number 3 we have SNOWPIERCER. This is a dystopian class war sci-fi series. After a failed climate experiment freezes the Earth, the last survivors live on a massive train circling the planet. The poor are crammed into the tail section, while the wealthy enjoy luxury in the front. Andre Layton leads a rebellion from the back, fighting for equality and survival. Every season raises the stakes as the train's fragile ecosystem and rigid social order begin to collapse. The series constantly asks what kind of society people will build when resources are limited and power is everything. It concluded in 2024 after 4 seasons. It holds an IMDb rating of 6.9 and is available to stream on AMC+.
These films are reality like ours, but not ours.
Our moment. We must not hesitate.
It's not safe here. You should leave.
At number 2 we have The Man in the High Castle. This is an alternate history drama series. In a world where the Axis powers won World War II, America is divided between Nazi and Japanese control. Characters from different walks of life find themselves drawn into a larger conspiracy when they encounter banned films showing a different version of history. The show explores resistance, collaboration, and the terrifying possibility that the world they know might not be the only one that exists. The tension builds across 4 seasons toward a conclusion that feels both surprising and inevitable. It holds an IMDb rating of 7.9 and is available to stream on Prime Video.
My Audi's wife died a few years ago, except the woman is Miss Casey.
So what are you gonna do?
I gotta get her out of here.
And finally, at number 1 we have Severance. This is a workplace, psychological sci-fi thriller series. Mark Scout works at a mysterious corporation where employees undergo a procedure that separates their memories between work and personal life. At the office, he and his colleagues only know their work selves, creating a strange, isolated existence. As strange events unfold, Mark and his team begin questioning everything about their jobs and the company that controls them. The show builds unbearable tension through small revelations and moral dilemmas, making every episode feel like a slow unraveling of reality. It holds an IMDb rating of 8.6 and is available to stream on Apple TV+. These are the high-stakes sci-fi series that understand consequence the way The Expanse and Silo do. Every choice matters. Every system has teeth. Start any of them, and you'll quickly remember why smart science fiction still hits harder than almost anything else on TV. Happy binge watching.